Hey there everyone, this is Yui. Welcome to episode 5 of Sky Factory 4. Today our main objective is to get a Flux Network set up. So let's get to it. Now between episodes I did a bunch of moving stuff around and a little bit of prestige generation. So if we come over here, you'll notice this little building. These are advanced drawbridges. You can use them to make piston doors. Open, close. But this is my clone center, I guess. I got the little wolf guarding, and he runs the treadmill. I got rid of the pig. Downstairs, I have a bunch of spare bodies with some of the shell storages. And another entrance down here. I rewired my entire storage, cleaned it up, pushed it to the side, just to get it out of the way. It's doing pretty well. I got an extra request table down here in case I want to do some crafting on the go. But I found elevators. I put them in. So we have elevators up and down. I still have the ladder over there. And just, I don't use it that much anymore. Moved the machines over. But most importantly, I moved everything else way up top. This is Y level 220. So I moved all the bonsai trees here, one of each for all the ones I had. I am missing, what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. Looks like I'm missing 5 bonsai or saplings overall. But I've been stashing up generators. They all have 4 stacks of speed upgrades. And they are controlled with these wireless, well, not those, these droppers are controlled with these cyclic wireless receivers and wireless transmitters. So if we go all the way down here, I have this one lever. This transmitter talks to this receiver, which then powers these 2 transmitters, which talk to these receivers there and there, which power the droppers, which tell it to go. So if I turn it on, let me put my magnet away. I have a tendency of picking up a lot of cobble when I do that. Now they're all glowy, they're lit up, and these guys are now dropping cobble. It's hard to tell because they keep even, because the 5th tier of the cobble generates the same amount of cobble as this will put out. If you want to see it go down, you can increase this to 2. But that's not necessary. So basically, oh, well, they were. They got a while, I guess. I guess I'll leave it running for a while. This side looks to be all full, but this side is not. So, they store, what is that? 1 million RF apiece, which is pretty good. Anyways, though, what I wanted to do was I ground up some prestige points, and I unlocked the Flux Networks. I also did I just got this smeltery, and I got a few potion effects for extra health, saturation, fire resistance, and night vision. I'll get the other ones eventually, but those were the primary ones. Mainly saturation. Oh, I also got ore excavation. But mainly saturation. It lets you regen, and it lets you ore excavate forever. So, it's probably the best one. Let's see, anything new in here? Not really. So, the main thing we're going to need for a Flux network, there's going to be 4 pieces to it. I had it up already. You're going to need a controller to start, but so let's talk about the components here. You're going to need flux, which is just smelting redstone, or you can throw it in fire or lava. I find it easy just to smelt it. It's not that hard. Doesn't take too long, so I smelted a bunch up. With the flux, obsidian, and eyes of enders, you get flux cores. They are just a component ingredient. They don't do anything by themselves. And then with both the flux and the cores, you can make the blocks. Now, some packs let you smelt blocks of redstone into flux blocks, so check to see if there is a smelting recipe, because that will save you quite a bit of effort. Let's grab that and throw that away. But anyways, I have a bunch of components already made up in preparation. So the first thing we're going to need is a controller. It really doesn't matter where you put this, so I'm going to leave it. Oh, you can go away now. I'm going to put it down here. So it wants us to select a network, but we don't have one. So if you go to the third tab, oh wait, no. Where's it? Create. Create, so it's a plus, it's the last tab. My network, sure. We'll go with, yeah, sure, a purplish color. Magenta, whatever color you want to call it. I don't know if I want to do 2 networks. I'm going to do 1 for now. And then we just need to set this to that network. So now it is that color. This is just a controller though. It doesn't do anything by itself. Now we're going to need 2 more things, which is a Flux Plug, which will add energy into the network. And I'm going to get, oh, what's that, 40? Let's get 16. So I am currently using these hardened flux ducts, which have a transfer limit of 4,000 RF per connection. So if I connect 16 plugs, then I should get upwards of 64,000 RF a tick transferring. I am not entirely sure what all those generators up there are generating, but we'll see. Next thing we're going to need are these flux points. The same recipe, except now it's a block of redstone instead of a flux block. And I don't know, I'll just grab 10 of them for now. And then most importantly, you need a flux storage. They come in 3 sizes. Small. So what is this? The smallest is 256,000. Then it goes to 12.8 mil and then 128 mil. The basic one, they're all going to be very similar recipes. It is 6 blocks, 2 glass panes. And if you get 6 of them, you can upgrade them to the second tier. So instead of the blocks, you use the previous tier. Which means you're going to need a lot of these if you want to store a lot of power. And I'm out of glass. So let's just make, I don't know. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. That'll make 1 of the big ones. Just put them in and 4, so there's 6, and there we go. I made a couple of these already before, so I have 3 of them now. It's not the largest amount in the world, but it's okay. So that's what, 360, 70, 80, 84, something like that. 384. I don't know where I want these though. I'm going to put them up here. since it... Oh, dang it. That's what I'm talking about. Stop. I don't want your Kabul. That just means that these could be full. Those are full. What about you? Let me go turn that off. It shouldn't be full, though. I'm going to redesign this once we get into... What's it called? Industrial foregoing? Yeah. Once we get industrial foregoing going, I'm going to make a black hole tank. Somewhere in there. They're pretty cheap. You just need plastic. Machine casing's easy. But we don't have plastic yet, and we need latex to do that. And then I'm going to feed lava in there and just drain it into these generators. It'll be much better. But anyways, now if we put these down, each of these, just select your network for them. Always remember to set your network. And then we just need to put the plugs in. So since I am getting rid of these, I'll put it somewhere around here. Yeah, sure. There's too many. No, that's for wires. There you go. That'll work. Except you got to set it the network again for all these guys. There, that's all of them, right? Good. So if we go back over here, these tanks should be filling up slowly. How are they doing? Transfer limit of 256,000. That's not bad, actually. So once that one fills up, it'll just keep going and fill them all up. Now then, we can clear these GPSs. Shift right click the air, you can clear GPS markers. That way you can use them for something else. Alright, so I am just going to drop a point right here. That will charge these machines up. Right, let's see. Give me this for a second. Should be good. Oh, except it only goes 4,000, but yeah. Oh, we can get rid of this though. Because what you can also do is in here, there is a wireless charging. Just click here, turns it to enabled. You can pick which slots you want to do. Well, exclude or include the entire thing, but so there we go. I'm not going to charge that battery though. We don't need that anymore. And there we go. I think that's all we really need. These guys are all going to die though. Yep. Have at it. Alright, so let me be back in a second once I figure out what else I want to do now that we have power moving around. Alright, and we're back. So I figured we might as well just get into the basics of industrial foregoing. So to get started, we're going to need a few things. I'm going to make a dispenser. Which will be used to make a block placer. Next, we're going to need a tree fluid extractor. And then a latex processing unit. I'm going to make a few of these casings. One more gear. I should still have a few furnaces, I believe. Alright. And then lastly, we need a sink. We'll see if this will work. Then a bucket. Fill it with water. Alright. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see, do you... Maybe. Oh, wait. Nope. Darn it. Okay, we need another idea. What do we have? I don't know. Because that means that this is going to act like a tank. Yeah. So that's not going to work for what we need. Let me look through the recipes, see if there's something I'm missing. Oh, wait. Can we do this? Graphite. Yeah, you know what? I don't have copper, though. Let's make a little bit of copper up. I have rewired some stuff to go into these ender chests. This is my storage chest. Anything that goes in here will get sucked into storage. Alright. So we can wait on that for a minute. Let's go... sure, we'll go down here. Out of the way. So we need a tree fluid extractor. This is the active side with the little black spot. That is going to get piped over the latex processing unit. The latex processing unit will need power, so I'm just going to give it a flux point. Priority of 1. There we go. And let's see. Do you need power? No. Cool. Alright. So if we grab some wood, sort by amount. Get a bunch of it. Throw it in this placer. That will last a long time. Now if we get a fluid duct we'll use. I don't have any servos. Let me grab one. Servo. Or we could just use the no, we'll use We'll use a fluid duct. I forget if the cyclic stuff take frames per second or not, just sitting there. But now we have latex going. So let's go grab, well, the copper should be in here. Okay, get rid of you. Let's try this out. So we need a manufactory. I should have a piston, but just in case. Throw it there. Not going to be fast. I'll give it speed upgrades later. We need... That's the only recipe. Oh, it's got to be pulverized. Can I run it through there? Okay, cool. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need half that. So I'll be back in a second. I'm going to run this through twice to get the graphite, and then I'll be back. Alright, got my graphite. So we should be able to make the plates up. Which means we should make a infinite water source. These ones are nice. They will auto-export to adjacent inventories, so all we really have to do is throw it there. And then it'll get water. And then we get rubber. We need to let that run for a while, though. Let's get... I don't have one. Let me get a folder for it. And then we can just export it to storage. This one should be empty. Well, have room. There we go. That nice annoying squeak. Okay, and then lastly, let's just export it to a chest. That way we don't have to worry about it. There we go. So now whenever it makes latex, it'll go into storage. Let's toss that in here. Alright, so while that's going, I wanted to experiment with something. There was a clicker. Right here. Oh, no, not that. Let me make 4, 6, 8. Because I am curious to see if this will work better for... I don't know how many of these. I wasn't counting. For creating lava. Because the problem with the droppers, we turn this off, go up here. Yeah, see, I'm picking up cobble, which means it's not dropping at a great rate. Do I have any more crucibles? Or no, they're cauldrons. No. Easy enough. There. I don't need a stack, but you know. Oh, this needs power. But we can right click. Let's see how well this works. I'm pretty sure priority on these is the higher the number, the better. Oh, it just drains. Whether it's clicking or not. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh no. Well, it was worth a shot. Then what can we do about that? I think an item collector is going to be too fast. Yes. I'm not really sure what to do with those getting clogged. Not yet. I'm going to have to play around with it more. I really thought this auto clicker would do it though. Oh well. I'll live. So let's go check on... Oh, it's up here now. Tiny rubber. Well, it's not much, but it's a start. We need 3 anyways. I'm going to replace this with a Tinker Smeltery between episodes, I think. I'm pretty sure it's all the same. We need a... Yeah, because now we can just make a controller. 16. Do they... That's way more generous, isn't it? This one was like 2 and 4. There we go. We'll just let that go. Let's make a black hole tank. Like I said, I am still going to redo that. Make 2 of these ender tanks up. Do I have any red? Red for lava. Or it should be orange, but... There, we'll do orange. Orange for lava. And hopefully this will work better. I have no idea. But what I can do now is say drop a tank. I have no idea where to put this. Yeah, it's a mess, I know. Let's see. Let's rewire this up real quick. Oh, here we go again. This one and there. Means you don't need to be there. And neither do you. Alright. Let's see here. 3. Yeah, we can start with 3. I'll put 3 on the other side too, maybe. So if you take your crescent hammer, remember you can use it to rotate blocks. The face you're looking at, they'll rotate around that face. So if you do it here, it's just gonna spin in a circle. I'll be back in a second. Alright. Got all 3 pointing down, so I'm just gonna run a wire to power them. Behind them, I'm gonna put the Kabul Generators. Remember, these will auto-export, so... No, don't always on yet. So you don't actually need any servos or anything, you just need to connect them up. Alright, let's try this. Here, that'll work. Okay, now go ahead. And they're filling up. Maybe I'm gonna turn this down, I guess. That means every second it should get 4 of them. Can't fit through there anymore. I need jump boost. Oh well. Hopefully that's good. Wow, look at it go. 230 buckets of lava. But we can take that, we can export it to, say, the ender tank. And then we could take our ender tank and we'll just put it here. Is that gonna work? I switched it to output mode. Oh, well, we're going up. Not very fast. Let me try extracting, see if it's any faster. Yeah, that'll do it. This is doubly outputting. So I'm gonna try this for my lava or the geothermal generators moving forward, just to see if it works better. I'm not sure. I might switch this out for, what is it, the fluid ducts, because it is more uniform in filling any connected inventories. But this should be sufficient. Let me just clear up the cobble in there. There. And now that way, I don't need this anymore. Now my power will always run, and if these pipes get filled, it will fill up this black hole tank. So there's no problem with it ever backing up to the cauldrons filling up, which was the problem before, if I left it running too long. So that's everything I wanted to cover. So we have our wireless transferring of RF, which is much better. We started the plastic generation so we can get into industrial foregoing. Hey, we even made a couple nuclear craft things. But that's about all I wanted to cover, so that's it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.